Welcome to Teachmint online classes. Today we want to discuss the unit polymers, which is a general topic and a very important topic for all the competitive examinations. Synthetic and biological polymers. Yes. Before this, seeing the types of polymers, let's see the definition of polymer and what is polymer. Polymers are macromolecules formed by covalent attachment of set of small molecules which are called monomers. The set of monomers attached, those are called polymers. Polymers are classified into two types: man-made or synthetic polymer, biological polymer. Man-made or synthetic polymers are those synthesized in laboratory. Biological polymer, they are found in nature. Those are called biological polymer. Synthetic polymers are nylon, polyethylene, polystyrene, etc. Biological polymers: DNA, protein, carbohydrates. Polymers are the hydrocarbons. For examples, we can take alkanes. The alkanes are methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane, decane, undecane, dodecane. Hydrocarbons at room temperature. Hydrocarbons at room temperature will be liquid, waxy, plastic. 5 to 19 carbons are called liquid hydrocarbons. 20 to 40 carbons are called waxy hydrocarbons, and more than 40 carbons are called plastic hydrocarbons. As the length of the hydrocarbons get longer, the melting point grows higher. This is due to, yes, this reason should be given by the viewer or audience of the class. Yes, we can see here the number of carbons versus the temperature. As the number of carbons increases, the temperature also gets increases. This reason should be given by the audience. Okay, let's move to next one. What other materials properties changes? Viscosity, hardness, toughness, flammability. We shall see the bonding in either the hydrocarbons or in the polymers. Covalent bonding can be seen in this diamond. Ionic bonding is seen in NaCl. Polar, that is seen in water. Van der Waals force is seen in lizards. Methods for making polymers: addition polymerization, condensation polymerization. First we see addition polymerization. Monomers react to form polymers without loss of an atom is called addition polymerization. The polymerization react to form a polymer with loss of water is called condensation polymerization. Most common form: free radical chain reaction of ethylene. You can see here the ethylene, when they are oxidized, they form polyethylenes. at a given condition. N monomers form one polymer molecule. Yes, examples of addition polymers are given here. First is ethylene gives polyethylene, vinyl chloride gives polyvinyl chloride, styrene gives polystyrene, acrylonitrile gives orlan acrylene, propene gives polypropylene, methyl methacrylate gives plexiglass, leucite tetrafluorone ethane gives Teflon. Free radical addition polymerization of ethylene. This is ethene when oxidized in the presence of peroxide at a room temperature at a temperature of 200 degrees Celsius at 2000 atmospheric pressure gives polyethylene. Free radical polymerization of propane. When propane is oxidized in the presence of peroxide at the temperature of 200 degrees Celsius and 2000 atmosphere pressure, it gives polypropylene. Important constituent for synthetic polymers: simple polymer, alternating polymer, block polymer, grafting copolymer are the constituents of synthetic polymers. Supra Supramolecular structure of polymers. These are the suprastructures of the polymers. Structural properties of a linear polymer: conformational flexibility and strength. Yes, these are the steps involved in the linear polymers where conformational flexibility and strength can be seen. Molecular structure of polymers: linear, branched, cross-linked, network. Linear example of linear polymers are high density polyethylene, PVC, nylon, cotton. Branched low density polyethylene, cross-linked rubber, network, Kelvar epoxy. Low density polyethylene LDPE is plastic. While using the covering substance, hand gloves can be used. PVC. It is used in pipes, polyvinyl chloride, and the wires, polyvinyl chloride wires. Yes. High density polyethylene is used in HDPE is used in buckets, plastic bags, bottles, jars. This is a structure of HDPE. Ultra high molecular width polyethylene UHMPV is used in joint replacement, helmet, gates, etc. This is a structure. Rubber tree, sap and Goodyear is a types of rubber trees found in the regions. Sap rubber tea is sticky, viscous and glossy. Goodyear experiment luck, no profit in Goodyear. There will be no rubber. So sap is used in sap rubber tree is used as a glue for industrial purpose. Vulcanization is a best example what we wear the shoes, vehicles of tire vehicles, rubbers, etc. Yes, tire vehicles are the best examples of vulcanization. Condensation polymerization. Condensation polymerization, the polymer grow from monomers by splitting of the small molecule such as water or carbon dioxide. Yes, the water is split out or removed out from the polymer. Those are called condensation polymer. Example: formation of amide links and loss of water. This is a amide linked polymer in which water is removed so that only polyamide is formed. Monomer is this is a unit of polymer and water is removed out. Polyethylene tetraphthalate polyester is used when n number of esters are formed. They are called polyesters, and the other name of polyester is tetraphthalic acid, that is packed. We can simply say as packed. The symbol has been used always in bottles and cotton polyester cloths. Calvar. This is a protective bags which has strong network of covalent bonds and polar hydrogen bonding. It is used by the soldiers in the war field. Remember that nylon is a condensation polymer made of monomers like adipic acid and hexamethylamine. They are the nylons. When the adipic acid and hexadiamonds are combined, the nylons are formed. Nylons. Nylons are best used in clothes and fishing industries. Supramolecular structure of nylon. This is a supramolecular structure of nylon. Here, intermolecular hydrogen bonds give nylon enormous tensile strength. These are the hydrogen bonds between the chains. Biopolymers. Biopolymers are also called biological polymers, where nucleic acid polymers are the types of biological polymers and amino acid polymers are the types of biological polymers. Sugar polymers. Genetic information for a unit cell is DNA. Structural strength and catalysis is proteins. Energy sources carbohydrates. Proteins. Amino acid monomers are called proteins. The basic structure of amino acid monomer is HONH2R is a amino acid monomer. The difference between amino acid is in the R group. When the R changes, the structural name also changes. The amino acids may be a different type of amino acids found in this group. Cotton. Cotton, it is used for wearing clothes. Long strands of cellulose plus hydrogen bonding gives cotton. Cellulose is the most organic material on the earth. It always a primary constituent of wood and paper. Cellulose is the best used for wood and paper. Polymers in biology. DNA, sugar, starch, protein. Yes, these are the alpha amino acids found in proteins. Glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, methionine, proline, phenylalanine, tryptophan, asparagine, glutamine, serine, threonine, tyrosine, cytosine, aspartic acid, glutamic acid, lysine, arginine, histidine. Proteins, condensation polymers. Proteins are the condensation polymers formed by the amino acids. Monomers are there are 20 essential amino acids as a monomers for proteins. General structure of proteins as amino acids. Yes, the notification has came that CBSE result will be announced on July 31. Yes, all the best for who are studying 10th standard and they have passed, but the result will be announced on July 31. R is the only variable group. If R changes, the structure and the polymer of the protein also changes as adenine guanine like this. This is a condensation polymerization where water is removed. If we take any of the examples, don't worry, the water is removed out in the condensation polymer. Glycine, thus glycine R is replaced by H and the glycine gives first towards polyglycine. When two glycines are combined, the first step towards polyglycine will be formed and the water is removed out. Representation of constituents of the proteins. Yes, this is a structure of our constitutions, combinations of proteins found in that structure. 3D 3D representation of structure of protein. This is the 3D structure where we can look every sides of the proteins present in it. Yes, as a biological protein or a biological polymerization, we take first DNA. These are the structures of DNA as a visualization. For the visualization, the monomers, adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine, phosphate sugar is a backbone of DNA. Base pairs are between the strands of the DNA. Thymine, adenosine, cytosine, guanine. Phosphate sugars is a backbone, holds the DNA macromolecule together. These are the structures of adenine, guanine, cytosine. The strands are arrangement of the DNA found in it. One strand unwinds the duplicates in it, complement via a polarization of monomers as CGAT. C means cytosine, guanine, adenosine, thymine. Let's go to carbohydrates, the type of polymer in the biological biopolymers. Yes, alpha D glucose, open chain D glucose, beta D glucose, starch, cellulose, sucrose, lactose. Endless possibilities, new functional groups are arising, different polymer backgrounds are arising, more than lakhs together the polymers are present, but some are still not found in our nature. It is the very important point for the polymers, and it is very interesting topic about the polymer. So as further we will discuss many more topics regarding this type of general aspects in the further classes, and we shall wind up this section with a happy and joy. Be safe, be healthy, stay at home, wear mask, maintain social distances, and use sanitizer, wear mask in public places. Thank you very much. There will be some conclusions we should watch. Polymers make up all sorts of materials that are around us. They have huge range of material properties based on their functional groups, structure, backbone. Keep thinking about how chemical interactions on the nanoscale correspond to material properties on macro scale. Yes, polymers are the macro scale. The monomer is the micro scale. We should think of it. And thanks for watching the Teachmint classes YouTube channel. And Stay safe, stay home, and be very happy and enjoy the life. Thank you very much.